Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the show. Just to let everybody know, this is not a live show. You're about to watch a pre-recorded show from our history of 6 years of shows, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because me and the team, we're taking a little time off. That's right. We're going away on a sabbatical, ladies and gentlemen. We shall be traveling and touring and trying different foods and researching magic. Or maybe just kicking it in Central Florida, taking it easy, getting in touch with our inner thoughts, our inner dreams, our outer energy, and our outer love. But that's what we're going to be doing. So you guys keep up with this. For the next 2 months, we're taking off. We're relaxing. The team worked really, really hard. We had a great anniversary show, August 11th. Just an absolutely fantastic time. 6 years strong. We're taking a little bit of a break. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. Thank you for checking everything out. Be sure to keep in touch and follow the feeds. We may even bebop in there every now and then to say a hi and a quick hello. And we will be back October 18th. It's a Wednesday. That's right. It is a Patreon-only show. That's going to be our first show back for the next season. We're kicking it off, baby. Kicking it off. For as little as $2 a month, you can be a Patreon patron, patreon.com/KitchenKillaz. Spell it all around the room. That's where it is. Keep in touch. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy the show. And I bid you a fond and fantastic farewell. Bye. Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, and welcome. We got to give them that. We got to let them know what we're listening to one time. I don't know how many times we've just been skibbity-boo-bopping when the show begins, and people are like, what?
Should we record it one time?
That'd be fun.
We should record it every time?
Yeah, we'll just record the audio. We'll just sample the audio.
That'll be
we'll
our
play
outro.
It, and we'll let people know. Like,
that'll be our outro, and we'll just fade it out.
That's it, though. We could do that.
Bye, guys.
We've got the stuff. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Kyle Nunez, what's up? Michelle Hess in the house. Good to see everybody. Thank you guys
Mrs.
for
Doubtfire reference.
Hello. She's got the cream, the lemon meringue,
custard. Yeah,
the meringue on her face. Dude, I think about that movie today and like how bad Robin Williams' character would have been canceled, arrested, blackballed, sent into therapy. Like stalking.
Nailed
it would have
been.
It would have been terrible.
Speaking.
No way they could have made that movie today. People would have been like, "How could you possibly condone something
that
like
would never
this?
happen?"
He's lying.
I mean, they could still make that movie.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be realistic at all.
No, and it wouldn't be Robert Williams unless it was like Zombie Williams. That'd be funny. I'd probably still see it because I bet he's even a fantastic actor.
Still funny.
He's still funny.
Yeah.
So what's up, everybody? Good to see you guys tonight. Thank you for joining us on the Monday wrap up. This is the last 6 to 7 days of insanity and regular stuff that the great Commodore and I have found ourselves involved in. So it's good to see you guys, and thank you for joining us tonight. We had a really good time on Friday night. We'll get there. We have some photos that we're going to share with you guys as well. We are going to be...
I didn't get all the people, but I got all the food.
I like it. We're going to be teaming up with Curry Ford West tomorrow for a fantastic event. We're going to be chatting about in just a couple minutes. But let's start with last Monday. Thank you guys for joining us last Monday. We had a pretty solid wrap-up. We rocked it. We were rocking like docking. We had a good time. We chatted. We played some music. All that good stuff. We did a little Bad Leroy Brown, I believe.
Our latest release.
Yeah, our latest release. A little Jim Croce, 1973. What? That's right, man. Leroy Brown's a bad dude. He's the baddest man in the whole damn town. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Teddy Bear, 57. Jim Croce, Bad Leroy Brown, 73.
You researched all that stuff.
Pop-Tarts, 1964. That's right. As you see, Michelle says, I'm just going to buy you a couple cases of Uncrustables for our drive.
I mean, okay.
I'm going to say okay to that because I haven't had an Uncrustable in a really long time. I love those. So even if he doesn't want, I'll take them. Hey, now that I know Uncrustables are on the table, yeah. That sounds good to me.
Those are good. We'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
We'll get there. If they have some with chocolate in the middle, that'd be even better.
Easy.
I'm just saying, like Nutella and peanut butter.
I think they have they have different kinds.
Yeah, really? Not just, I know they have strawberry.
Not just strawberry and grape.
Really?
I think they have like a honey and something.
What?
Different. Yeah, there's different kinds of Uncrustables.
Michelle, she says, I have your Twin Snakes already. Listen, I like Twin Snakes. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know if I could live off of Twin Snakes. I mean, I don't know. I wonder
If we're talking about a 32-hour drive,
yeah.
I think twin steaks are on the table.
Oh, they got to be on the table, but I don't know if it
Yeah,
would. I don't know if some of us are eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for sustenance, and Billy's just gobbling down gummy savers and twin snakes and gummy worms.
Well,
I bet I can eat about 15 pounds of twin snakes. What's up, Matt McIver?
Chocolate flavored hazelnut spread sandwich.
That's what I'm talking
That's
right there.
That's an Uncrustable.
Sign me up, Garrett. Good to see you, GW. Welcome to Monday night. It's fantastic to see everybody. We're talking about at the end of April. We're trekking.
Taco Bites, Uncrustable.
We're trekking to Utah, Salt Lake City at the end of April. We're headed to the Great Salt Lake City to meet up with our good friend Michelle Hess, and then we are taking a 31.5 hour trek.
Which will probably
We're
turn
embarking
to maybe like a 35-hour.
Yeah, stop and get gas, stop and get food, stop and take pictures.
Something.
Hopefully we stop at those little food places on the road, the little holes in the wall where you can get the best food in the freaking face of the planet. It's like, oh, tacos. You're like, yep. You walk in there.
Every 8 hours.
You're like, I got to eat. So that's what we're chatting
so
about,
I figure if we're driving 24 hours a day.
Right.
And I normally eat,
right.
Let's say I'm gonna request 3 meals a day. That's every 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And in between those 8 hours, I'm not burning any calories. I'm just sitting there.
Just
so
chilling.
I'll eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because I eat twice as much
burning mind calories
as Billy does.
Burning mind calories.
So,
that's right.
Yes.
That's right, Salt Lake City. Lock it down, baby. The killers are coming. That's right. We're taking one of your greatest and we're bringing them to Central Florida, which is going to be fantastic. Listen, Salt Lake City, you had your time with Michelle Hess. And I know that you love her.
You squandered it.
But you are leaving her in great hands. We are welcoming her into the bosom of Central Florida. The Commodore knows I love that word. We're really fire the disco, fire the
bosom,
taco.
I think of like my head resting on these just ginormous breasts.
Yeah,
I love it.
Just like I think about Bob from Fight Club. That's what I think about right there. For all of you out there, I'm actually thinking about Bob,
female version.
I'm thinking about
also,
Meatloaf from Fight Club, where
he's got huge
Bob.
tits.
His name was Bob. So, yeah, man, it's really good to see you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Kyle, Garrett, wanted to chat with you guys. We came up with some pretty cool ideas about Sharktooth Sam's show here the first Friday of June, but he wanted to play inside. So that's okay. But we have some fantastic ideas that I'm thinking would be awesome for the anniversary show, which is just a couple months after that. All the stuff we were going to do outside for Sharktooth Sam.
Okay.
He wants to be in here, like the bounce house, the inflatable ship in the pool, all the lights and everything like that. He was like, hey, man, I'd rather do something that's tried and true. And I said, do whatever you feel more comfortable with. He said, I would feel more comfortable inside right now. I said, yeah, let's do it. No problem. However, for the anniversary show, since it doesn't follow the same exact time that MegaCon does, we can fill this backyard. I was thinking of calling the pest control and have them doing a treatment in the grass to make sure there's no bugs. Then we'll get a bunch of citronella, keep it nice and easy, have some fans out there, do some market lights have a bounce house. I mean, it's a 5-year anniversary. That's a milestone. That's pretty good. That's longer than most relationships last these days. It's just the truth. GW, want you guys there. It would be great to see everybody. When Kyle said, I'll see you in August, because he's going to be here for that. Michelle will be here. Kyle will be here. Dude, it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be kind of epic.
It's going to be definitely going to be epic. It's going to be its own.
It can be crazy without being epic, but
yes.
It's going to be crazy and epic.
Yes. Under epic, crazy, insane, awesome, memorable. It's going to be a fantastic night, right? That'd be awesome to see you guys. So that's going to be happening in the middle. I know, right? That's right. Allison Basie's going to be here too. I miss her. Allison, we hope to see you soon. So back to the wrap up. Last Monday, good time. Last Tuesday, how was Clyde?
Clyde was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh. Clyde was awesome. I'm gonna stick to that.
This had nothing to do with Clyde. Clyde was awesome.
Clyde was awesome. There was a ton of people in there, and it was hot as shit. It was 102 degrees by the end, and he turned off the heaters. Like, he turned off half the heaters, like, almost towards the end.
So for those of you that don't know, the Great Commodore goes to hot yoga on Tuesdays, and they have heaters to heat the area to get to a certain temperature. What do they normally go for?
It's supposed to be 90.
Okay.
The temp was not awesome. Yes, Jess.
So they go for 90 degrees. However, it was full of people.
There was a lot of people in there.
If you pack it with people, man, it's going to get hot.
Yeah.
And you said by the end it was 102 degrees.
Yeah.
That's stifling.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's hard to breathe in 102 degrees.
It was very hard to breathe.
It's hard to breathe.
Especially with all those people breathing.
Yeah.
For an hour. in a closed room with just heaters just on.
I did a steam hut one time where you get in like an enclosure and you have the steam rocks right in the middle and everybody kind of sits around. They put hot rocks in the fire for a long time, put them in the center, and they dump water on it. The guy that was dumping the water on it, there was too many of us in there, and he was dumping water way too fast, and the steam was getting really, really hot, really, really hot, to the point where literally people are putting shirts over their mouths because when they would breathe it in, it would burn. And then people immediately, one person was like, "Yo, I can't do this," and they left, and all of us just zoop. We went right out, and I saw a pool. I was like, "That's where I'm headed. That's where I'm headed right now, dude." It was so freaking hot, bro. I can imagine 102 degrees would be crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. It's time to go.
Dry. Oof. Dry heat. This is not steam. Oof. This is dry heat.
Yeah, the steam would hit you and it would burn. So as soon as it touched your skin, it was like hot water. It would just start to sizzle your skin, and you're just like, "Oh my god!" But a dry heat, I don't want that either. They both sound terrible.
I was a little lightheaded. But I mean, ultimately a great workout. Great workout. Good workout. Bit of a stretch.
Nice, dude.
Love that class.
Yeah.
Love that class.
Yeah, and like you said, it's very cleansing.
Yeah,
it feels very cleansing for your body,
sweat
for everything.
So much that like everything in your pores is just like washed out.
That's awesome. That has to be. I would imagine that's a big part of the therapy of that yoga is that specific aspect of it.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I would imagine
it's a purge of toxins.
That's what I'm talking about. Matt McIver, you coming for the 5-year anniversary? Yes, you are, sir. Listen, if we're headed to Ireland in July, you got to come here in August. I'm just going to throw that out there. That would just be fantastic. That'd be freaking awesome. What's up, Mama Floyd? Good to see you. Mama Floyd got a brand new phone. Congratulations.
All right.
That's right. She got some upgrades on all of her stuff yesterday. I got to hang out with Mama and Papa Floyd. It was really good. We'll get there. However, last Tuesday, Clyde, really nice, which was super cool. I got to kick it. I always kick it at the house for a little bit,
Did you stay late at work?
Yeah. I like work. It's just so much fun. I'm just in the Matrix. I can stay there all day because it's not work. Like I just love being there. I'm like, "Oh, this is so cool." Like, so awesome. I'm doing stuff. And I can be so productive. I think part of it is like the halogen lights. It just makes me feel like I'm at work and I can be productive. Like if I really needed to focus on something I need to do and it's computer-based, if I go to work, I'm far more productive. Here is very chill. It's very relaxing. You got couches and beds and pools and patios and chairs, and there's any of these things you could take a nap in. There's a couch right here. Like, right there. So yeah, man. What's up, Eric Youngs? Good to see you, dude. Hey, man, get in touch with me after the show, Eric. I want to go over all the shows that we booked with you. Make sure we still got everything down. Downtown Leroy Brown, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, last Wednesday we had an awesome Patreon show. We did viewer request last Wednesday. It's the first time we did that. It's the very first time we did that. Everybody that came into the feed got to pick a song. Everybody. And we still did the Bip 'em Challenge, and then we still did Faster Than Pfeiffer.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun, man. I really like that. That was really
crazy.
Cool. It's cool to see what people want to hear. There's the surefire songs that I'm like, all right, cool. I had a feeling we were gonna get that. Like Kyle is like, "Yo, man, I love Swing Set. That's my favorite song. I want to play that
all the time."
Yeah. And another one he's a big fan of is one of the country ones we play. He loves that one too. He's like, "Bro, if you guys could play that,
Somewhere with You.
Yeah, digs it, man. So it's that's what I'm talking about. August 12th in Ybor with the Voodoo Chef. And is the 12th the third? Is that a Friday or Saturday? Because I think the day after our anniversary party, we have an event with the Voodoo Chef. So I think it's that Saturday, right, Eric? Get back with me. Is August 11th Friday and August 12th Saturday, or is August 12th Friday and August 13th Saturday? Let me know.
August 12th is Friday.
Okay.
August 13th is Saturday.
All right, gotcha. Is it August 12th or August 13th, Eric Youngs? August 12th is our 5th year. Okay, cool. August 12th is our 5th year anniversary. You got to be here.
That's not the first time he's done that.
No, he did it in the show the other night when he was live. I was in his live the other night.
13th.
Okay, cool.
It's the 13th. It's the 13th.
Eric, you got to be right here for the 5-year anniversary on the 12th, man. It's going to be insane, bro. It's going to be super freaking cool. I want to talk to Larry right next door, make sure he knows what's going on. Talk to Carlos next door, make sure he knows what's going on, and invite him over if they want to be a part of it. But let them know we're going to be getting crazy. You're getting crazy.
Talk to them over there?
Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. Probably not. No. I know them. They're okay. They're fine. They have a loud dog. It's fine. It's the same. Yeah, man. Let's work it out. They're going to be good. They're fine. So yeah, man. Last Wednesday's show was really cool. I like the fact that we did the viewer's choice. That was fun. That was really cool.
Yeah.
No, normally what we do is we go through the songs that we're going to play on Friday, and we take some for requests sometimes, and then we do a couple games and stuff that we play, and then we just kind of talk about the things that are coming up that are not really ready to share with everybody, but our Patreon members get it first. But it was really, really cool to be able to sit down and do just a total request show. It was Total Request Live with KitchenKillaz.
I think that's branded. I don't think you can use that, can you?
I spelled total TOTALL.
Oh.
Yeah. So
we
we're
didn't
okay.
say TRL.
Yeah. I didn't say that. We just said we did not say that.
We did not say TRL when referring to our show.
So yeah, man, it was really good. We had the Bip'em challenge, which was really good. I think Kyle knocked that. Did Kyle win again? Was it Kyle? Kyle?
Oh yeah, 129.
That's right. One Kyle got it again, and then faster than Pfeiffer. Who got the? Was it faster than Pfeiffer?
Yeah, Pfeiffer got it.
Pfeiffer got it, man. Knocked it out of the
What
park.
was that one?
Was that the watch? Is that what we did? Was that last week?
Yeah, it was the back and forth.
Yeah. That's right. It was the back and forth. Oh man, we do. If you guys are not part of our Patreon, it's $5 a month. It's so much fun. We have such a great time. Jump over to patreon.com/KitchenKillaz. For $5 a month, man, it's super fun. You get a lot of just really cool shit, and we have such a fun time on Wednesday.
If you enjoy the Monday show,
yeah,
you'll enjoy the Wednesday show.
Oh yeah, man. This Wednesday we're headed to Castledore Studio, which I'm looking forward to. I always love going there, man. Love those guys.
Oh, what songs are we gonna play?
We should put up a little poll on the Facebook page and see what everybody else wants us to play, what our Patreon members want us to play. Because we did a little request thing last week. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, dudes. Last Thursday was a nice chill evening. Oh, that's right. It was Kaylee Harrison's birthday. We went to F&D Italian Fire Kitchen. It was awesome, man. We had a beautiful table. They brought in a server just to take care of us. Danielle was there. Chef Matt was there. It was a lot of fun. Only one person that Kaylee invited didn't show up. Only one. She goes, "Is the commenter coming?" I was like, "He goes back and forth sometimes. Hey, man, you don't even know. He might just show up. I don't know. We'll keep a space." So we kept the space right in between me and Kaylee for you. Just in case. But it was awesome, man. It was really good. I got to hang out with Jess B and Josh Mullis, the old Magic Foot, Danny, his beautiful girlfriend, and then an entire crew of really awesome people. Got to hang out with Wolfman. Met a really awesome guy named Guillermo, young programmer, and he does a lot of network operations. So him and Josh started talking about what was going on. It was a really cool networking thing. Then after we had little poppers for her birthday, and then after we walked out, Josh had a piñata of a dinosaur, a big green like a brachiosaurus. And I was gonna say it was a brachiosaurus, but I would say brontosaurus so people know what that looks like. Not a lot of people know what a brachiosaurus looks like. It was a brachiosaurus.
Was it a Yoshi?
He's a little bit. Well, yes, it was a Yoshi.
A dragon?
No, he was a little dinosaur.
Okay.
Yeah, Yoshi. I love Yoshi. Yoshi was super cool, man.
Bloop,
bloop. Especially the red ones. Yeah.
I always picked him.
Yeah, the blue. In Super Mario 3, you had red, you had blue, you had yellow, you had all these different types of Yoshis that if you got it, they each had.
Mario 3?
Yeah. And Super Mario World for Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
when Yoshi came out.
I wasn't familiar with that.
Oh man, so cool.
I was referring more to Mario Kart.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean driving as Yoshi? Yeah, I drive as Toad. I love Toad. Just a little dude, just him and Shy Guy. We rock and roll. So yeah, man. Thank you, Kaylee, for the invitation. It was so good. The food was absolutely out of this world, man. It was great. We did the carpaccio, awesome. We did the mussels. We did the they had zucchini fries. And when I think zucchini fries, I think like the fry-shaped zucchini that just have kind of the batter on the outside like a regular French fry. No, these were like zucchini fries. Dude, they were awesome. They were really, really
good.
Like
zucchini steak fries.
Like zucchini steak fries, yeah. And the batter on the outside was thicker and it was light and fluffy and crispy. Oh, man, it was really, really, really good. It was awesome. If you guys are in Orlando, actually, they have a couple F&D Italian Fire Kitchens. If you guys find them, and everything on the menu is just awesome. It's so good. So if you guys find yourself at an F&D Italian Fire Kitchen, make sure you hop, skip, and jump right over there and grab. You can close your eyes and just drop your finger on the menu. Whatever you get is going to be really good.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, we had a good time. We had a good time. It was nice to celebrate her birthday. Kaylee's such a sweet girl. So this past Friday we celebrated Kristen Tucker's birthday. Her 39th birthday. Kristen Tucker. It was we rock and roll like it was 1969. The Great Commodore has some fantastic pictures. We're going to go ahead and bring those up now. Fantastic. That's the birthday girl right there. Rocking the blonde. And we had some great people here. It's just really cool. There's Eve singing along. She's got her phone in her hand. The girl in the middle, she was a troublemaker, man. She was fun.
She was messing with me.
She was messing with everybody.
We walked in the door.
She was messing with everybody, dude. She was so funny. So it was. We had a really good night. It was a '60s themed birthday, so everybody dressed up as the '60s. We had a lot of really great photos. A lot of people really turned it on, man. And everybody here, it kind of looked like they were extremely comfortable with the garb that they were wearing, as if they've already had this for a long, long time. They were born and grew up in the '60s.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool, no problem. They probably had some clothes that were passed down from their older sisters or their moms, and it still rock and rolls today. It's just, you know, really pretty. And you could wear something like this today and it rocks, just because of kind of like the open culture of just expression. Just, I'm going to wear this. And they look great. Everybody looks so good. If you saw Cody's dad, Jeff, he was rocking an awesome haircut. I mean, everybody looked really good. Like, we got some great photos for you guys. The Commodore got some good photos of everybody.
There's Jeff.
Yep, Jeff is the one with the peace sign around his neck. The guy with the blue shirt on, his name is Danny, and to his right is his wife Linda.
The blue tie.
The blue tie right here.
The blue tie.
Yep, and the guy to the right of him that's his wife Linda, or the lady to the right of him, that's his wife Linda. I got to talk to them for a little bit. They're really cool, man. They're so sweet. Very, very, very nice. And she gives the best hugs. Linda has fantastic hugs.
She does.
Yeah,
she does.
Really
She's
good
a great
hugs.
hugger. He came up to me after the show, and he does what I do when I'm watching live bands.
What's that?
I stare at the guitarist's fingers.
Yeah. He said something to me earlier in the night. He goes, I thought I saw an ovation come in here. And I said, you did? And I said, it's not even out of the case yet, man. He's like, I know my guitars. All right. So he said that his wife told him, Linda told him what kind of night it was. It was the 60s. And she was like, you can pretty much wear anything that's tie-dye. So he decided to get this tie. And the tie was just shredded. It was burned. It had holes in it. And I was like, what is going on here? He's like, my tie died. It was murdered. Such a goofball. But you see Eve is rocking the green, and then Jeff with the peace sign. Just some really great people, surrounded by some awesome people that night. We had such a good time. It's so funny. Ben is rocking what is that, a neckerchief? Not a neckerchief. It's a, what was the word for that?
A not fully tied tie.
I'm pretty sure Jess is going to let us know. We got Clark also rocking the peace sign. We got Jesse right in the middle, the tall guy in the black shirt with the fantastic beard. Just some really, really cool people. What a beautiful house, a gorgeous kitchen. We had lighting that night, which was really great. Jimmy Thomas was our lighting engineer, if you will, running Google Home, running all of his smart lights.
He did not hesitate to take control of that.
Play a song with fire.
Oh, okay. Okay. We do have one of those.
We do have one of those. This is a great Commodore going around and just taking snapshots of all the food that was there.
When we got there, a lot of people had already eaten.
Yeah, when we got there, they were singing the birthday song for Kristen, because it was a little later in the night. We got there about 8:00, and a lot of people were born in the 50s and 60s. They're hanging out in 2022, and they're ready to go home. Put their feet up and go to bed. It's bedtime. They've already had their their prune juice or whatever. They've already got their early bird special, and they're ready to go home and put down some mothballs and go to bed. Is that what old people do? I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm not old.
Me neither. Ascot. That's it. Mama Floyd.
An
ascot.
Oh,
That's
right.
what it's called. Dude, good shot right here, dude. Oh, FYI, all the way on the left are thin Oreos. I didn't know they made these. They are very thin Oreos.
Yeah, with just a little bit of cream in there.
I saw one of them and I had one. I said, Jimmy, you need to take this entire bag. I'm going to eat this whole thing. This is fantastic. I said, I didn't even know they made those.
With less filling in it, you like that?
Yeah, they're crispier. They're lighter.
So dumb to me.
Yeah. The whole thing is just a little thinner. And I was like, man, that's fantastic.
Are the two cookies, are they thinner?
They're also thinner as well.
So proportionally it's the same.
Proportionally it's the exact same. Same amount of cookie to same amount of cream.
So they're one biters.
Yeah, exactly. Like a regular Oreo cookie is also one bite, but
you.
that's a pretty big bite. But the thin ones are an easy one bite. That's why I was like, yo, take this away from me. I cannot have this. You need to take this away from me immediately. That's right. I go home, put down my mothballs, get right to bed. I knew it. No, great presentation that on Friday night. Some really, really good stuff. A lot of the food was gone when we got there. It was just gone.
Look, there's already 2 donuts missing.
What the heck?
And we had just gotten there.
What the heck?
Matter of fact, I think the first thing that I ate was ice cream cake.
Really? Oh, that's
2.
right. You had ice cream cake, then you had regular cake,
there
right?
Was 2. There was. I think they were both ice cream cakes.
They were both ice cream cakes?
I think so.
Nice. That's awesome.
Eve looks at me. She's like, which one do you want? Do you want this one? She names like the flavor of it or whatever. And she's like, do you want this one? And I look at Eve and she's like, Both. Got it.
Both.
I
Yes,
didn't even have
yes.
to say anything.
We want
I was
both.
Just held
What
out
does
my
this
plate.
button do? Ooh, I like it. All right, cool. We're going to write a little picture-in-picture. Can we move this around? I don't know. Let's just find out. Not yet. I'm going to stop hitting buttons before I break something. So what do you? They were both ice cream cakes. Fantastic.
Yeah. One was like a cookie dough.
Ooh,
And the
nice.
other one was, I don't know. I kind of ate it all together. Yeah.
Pre-show calories.
Bro. I was just going from plate to plate. Like,
Yeah.
I got to try at least one thing on every plate. And
Yeah.
I think I did.
Well, no Red Bull, so you get that sugar somehow.
Yeah. No Red Bulls.
Getting crazy on ice cream cake.
No sodas or Red Bulls.
Oh man,
It's getting tough these days.
There we go. Another nice shot. Digging it. Had some delicious stuff here. Just some really great stuff. Good little finger foods.
Oh, Laney Lerner would be impressed.
Laney Lerner, I know, right? They had a bunch of that stuff in their house. They had a lot of the utensils and the appliances were that color.
Yeah.
What is that, like a seafoam green, or is it a teal, or is it?
Generic? I
I'm
call
not
it
sure what that
generically
is.
a turquoise.
There we go.
There it is again.
There we
Whose
go.
favorite color is that?
Look! It's got to be Cody's. I don't know. Everything in the house is that color. I know. Maybe Cody got the cakes. Maybe they were Cody's cakes from Rex
What
Cakes.
is that? Is that like a little purse or a suitcase?
It looks like a little purse. Yeah, it looks like a little purse. And the other one looks like a cake. Yeah, you got the little white, the little
That
white
one looks
strap.
like a cake.
Yeah, it just looks like a regular cake. This one looks like a purse cake. I dig it, man. That was awesome. No Did they have candles? Yeah, they did have candles.
Yeah.
That's right. We just
Yeah,
didn't
she
have
spit
them.
all over those cakes. I still ate it.
Nice shot. Oh, goodness gracious. And again, some fresh foods as well. What I was really hoping when I saw this, because I saw this at the night, I saw the mushrooms and I saw the little potatoes. These little potatoes right back here. I was like, somebody else eats fresh potatoes. Fantastic. So like at the end of the night, one of the last things I did, I had some radishes, had some mushrooms, had some apples, went and had some peppers, grabbed a carrot or two. I was like, yay, some fresh potatoes. Nope, they were all cooked. Sons of bitches. You guys fooled me. You fooled me. But it was, that was awesome. I think that one got a guitar pick, so we should have taken the rest of that home.
No. I scooped out all of the
Everything the
chicken
pig
salad
touched.
that
Gotcha.
the pig touched. I took the pick out and then I took a big spoonful and ate it.
That was, and they had
That was
the
delicious.
croissants right behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
chicken salad with that croissant. Oh, so that looked fantastic.
And Clubhouse crackers back there.
You gotta love the. Oh yeah, you gotta love those Clubhouse crackers, bro. I could eat those by themselves, man. They're fantastic.
That was a chicken salad with sliced almonds, celery, and grapes.
And grapes, sliced grapes.
No, I normally see dried cranberries in there, but
Yeah,
the
yeah,
grapes were a nice touch.
Yeah, especially if they're not dried. Like if they're
Nice.
if they're
They were
fresh,
juicy
like, juicy is
and
awesome, man.
sweet.
What's up, Matthew Pfeiffer? Good to see you, my dude. Yeah, man, some good shots that night. Those wings were pretty much right in front of where we were standing, where we were performing.
Yeah, I think we both had a couple of those.
I was like, "Yep,
Those are the croissants.
let me get some of them. Let me get some of them wings, yo. Just eating them up. Croissants.
I may have
Croissant.
gotten a solid shot of the wings too.
Those were really good too. These were like sour cream
they
stuffed
were like
tomatoes.
They were like
sour cream and
sweet.
chives. Or
No, they were
something?
sweet peppers,
So that's right, sweet peppers.
and it was like a cream cheese
Yeah,
kind of, almost
like with chives in it or something.
almost like a French onion dip.
Yes.
But with
like
cream
the
cheese.
texture of cream cheese
Yeah.
in the sweet pepper.
In a sweet pepper.
Yeah, that was really
that
good.
We should have.
What's up,
finished
Marianne
those.
Kurt? Oh man, they were
We should
fantastic.
have just eaten them all.
Every time I walked by there, I made it my responsibility to eat one more. I'm like, you need to eat that because what are they going to do with all this food? You know, there's a lot of just random food.
I'm not
going to
eat them all all at once. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
give
blunk.
everyone else a chance.
Yeah.
But
At
like
the end of the
every
night, when
time-
people were leaving, boop. We're just here to make sure they're still good. You know, it's all about quality assurance.
No, we're here to finish the food.
That's right. When they start to turn, man, that's that we just got to let people know. Oh yes, very good.
Oh, the meats! Look at
That's
that
right.
prosciutto,
Dude, when they were cleaning up and I looked down, I said, "Can I get one more? Let me get one more piece of that prosciutto." Jesse's like, "Finish it." I was like, "You got it." No problem. Some sliced meats, good stuff. Some salami, some pepperonis. That pepper jack cheese right there was super solid. I like pepper jack cheese, man. That's really good.
My first bite off that plate was prosciutto and pepper jack.
Ah,
it was
great
2
combo.
pieces of prosciutto and 1 piece of pepper jack.
Great
So
combo, man.
good.
Really, really good combination.
Oui.
Yeah, man. There we go. I think I polished that one off at the end of the night.
Yeah,
I
had a couple.
Yeah.
I had like 1 or 2, and I don't know if I was supposed to do this, but I put my tails in that little trough.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
That's what I did. Nobody else did that, but I don't care.
Well, there's nowhere else to throw them away, and that little trough looks like it's perfect for shrimp tails.
Yeah, and nothing else is going there.
Yeah, I imagine it was designed that way. What's up, Enzo? Good to see you. Imagine it was designed that way.
I had like 2, and then you got a hold of it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it was like
End of the night. Yeah. Just wait until the end of the night.
I had to jump in there. Like, let me get one more, dog.
Yeah. Also true. Plus, you don't want to leave shrimp in room temperature. You don't want to do that. These were bacon wrapped dates. Jesse
and his wife.
Yep, Claire's
crepes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. These were dates, roasted dates. With goat cheese.
And that's right. They were stuffed with goat cheese.
Wrapped in bacon.
Really, really good. When I got there at the end of the night, there was only one left. There was one lowly date just sitting there at the top of the plate.
That couple. I introduced myself to them like while we were setting up, and that's how many
you were kind of right over in that area.
That's how many were over there.
Yeah.
Well, I was going from plate to plate. They just happened to be standing by the creation that they brought.
Gotcha.
So I was like, "What is that?" And she's like, "Oh, I made them." Like, that doesn't tell me anything, Claire.
Claire.
I didn't say that. What's inside of them? And then she told me, and then I had one.
Yeah.
And it was delicious.
Yeah.
I had a few I think I had like 4 or 5.
I had the one that was left after the show. I saw one there, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna yoink. I'm just helping you guys. Now you get to take a clean plate home. You don't have to eat another one.
Bringing it home, man.
Yeah, we're here to help.
Yep.
We're here to help, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they were super tasty. There we go. So Claire's Crepes and Jesse Ernst, who is a financial coach, which is awesome.
Whoa.
Jesse, if you guys watched the show on Friday, we brought a very tall, handsome man with a beautiful, beautiful beard champion of 2022 on the show, right on, and that was Jesse Ernst and Claire's Crepes. The crazy thing is they bought the first spot for Claire's Crepes at the end of 2019. She's a full-time nurse. And at the time, he was a full-time youth minister.
Mm-hmm.
So they already had full-time jobs. They started Claire's Crepes at the end of 2019, which was just before what? The whole world went crazy. So come March, everything shuts down. They started in a pretty small place, but now they kept going. They pushed. They're still open. They moved to a bigger place. So now instead of going, hey, here, now it's like, hey, here, which is good. They're growing, and I love the fact that they did crepes. I was like, why crepes? And she's like, well, I always grew up on crepes. My grandmother used to make them. My mom used to make them, and it was just something I made them one time for Jesse, and we were like, we should do crepes. And we're like, okay, cool. And I said, have you guys had any restaurant experience? Zero. Never had any restaurant experience. Nothing. Never spent a day in a restaurant ever. Never a day in a kitchen, never a day in a restaurant. They had no idea, and they just made it happen. They did it, and they busted their ass, and they made it happen.
Wow.
That's a heck of a success story, man. Like, I love hearing stuff like that. And it shows you the capability of us being able to do something that we've never done before. You can do it, man. Like, just do it.
Jump.
Put your back into it.
You could do it, put your back into it. I could do it, I don't know the rest.
Nobody does.
It's Ice Cube, though. I remember
so
that.
if you guys are looking for a really great place in Mountain Dora, make sure you check out Claire's Crepes, they were so sweet. And then if you're looking for some financial coaching, my man Jesse Ernst will lead you to the financial promised land. Really great people, just a cool couple, super, super sweet. And Jesse was really great. He came on camera and he spoke with us on Friday night, gave us some beard tips. So did Kristen.
He was great on camera.
He was so good, man. He was absolutely awesome. He goes, during the show, I saw you looking over at me and Clark, and you had already kind of picked on Clark, so I knew I was next. He's like, I just didn't know you were going to call me up there.
Accurate.
We got a new website that night, Jimmy Thomas lightsupmylife.com. And if you go to Jimmy Thomas lightsupmylife.com, it actually automatically redirects to the birthday girl Kristen's charity website.
Yeah.
She has a nonprofit charity business website that she supports. And if you go to jimmythomaslightsupmylife.com, it will automatically forward you to her website. The reason we came up with that website is Jimmy was running the lights for us all night. It was super cool. We shut our light off when he wanted to do that one, and we never turned it back on. He was just killing it the entire night. So yeah, man, if you guys are looking for some great crepes in Mountain Dora, make sure you check out Claire's Crepes. Claire's Creperie, and let them know the Killa sent you. I don't know if you'll get a discount or kicked out, but whatever, it'll have a good time. Good shots. There's Eve. Eve Passmore being awesome, just chatting, talking to the people, hobnobbing with the rich and famous, all that good stuff. Jimmy Thomas lights up my life.
Damn.
Jimmy Thomas. Damn. There we go. Oh, there's Tam Sanders. That's Cody's mama, and there is Ben. That is Eve's husband. And they have their own brewery as well, Eden Abbey. that they've been working really hard on. There's Ben rocking the red KitchenKillaz shirt, like the great Commodore.
That's my shirt.
That's right. Well, I mean, it's not your actual shirt. That'd be cool.
I was wearing.
That's
my
far more
shirt.
expensive. So this is why we talked about Pop-Tarts. They were released in 1964. We played a song from 1957 called Teddy Bear, Elvis Presley. We played a song by Jim Croce called Bad Bad Leroy Brown, released in 1973. We were looking for something incredible that was created in the 60s, aside from Kristen, the birthday girl. And I found out that Pop-Tarts were released in November of 1964. The original Pop-Tart flavor, strawberry, cinnamon, sugar, blueberry, and apple currant. Apple Currant first hit store shelves in Cleveland before being sold nationwide beginning in November of 1964. Super freaking crazy. Pop-Tarts came out in 64, dude. And they've come a long way, and they haven't changed much. Like, I wonder what it would taste like if you were able to toast and consume a Pop-Tart, go back in time.
The original recipe.
The original recipe made in a toaster that existed in the 60s.
Well, if you see at the bottom down there, at the bottom right of the middle picture, it says ingredients.
Ingredients.
And I think that first one is wheat flour.
Wheat flour, strawberry
preserves.
Yep, strawberry preserves.
And I don't know what else.
Yeah, I wonder what the first ingredient of Pop-Tarts are today.
High fructose corn syrup.
Probably.
I'm gonna look it up.
The great Jimmy Thomas. One of my best friends in the whole world. We've been friends for many years, since 2002. We're celebrating our 20-year friendversary this year, and it is his house that we crashed. Him and Cody welcomed us into their kitchen. We have crashed many of their kitchens. We've crashed several different kitchens that Jimmy and Cody have invited us to, which has always been a blast. This was the first time in their new house, which is a gorgeous house in a beautiful neighborhood and a stunning kitchen.
Love it.
Beautiful kitchen. Jimmy had these flowers on his head, and it reminded me of like a little baby girl, where like mom and dad dresses them up and puts like the little flowers on her
before the kid has hair.
Yeah, before the kid has hair, and as soon as you put it on, I'm like, bro, I've got to snag this picture. I absolutely have to snap this picture.
That's great.
He was so cool, man. He came onto the show one time. He had the glasses on with the big bushy hair.
Oh yeah.
He had the bandana around. He looked it looked natural for him. It looked really good.
Yeah.
Like, I like the 60s. I think
Jimi Hendrix style.
I think it would be very interesting to go back to the 60s. Like, with the technology they had back then. No social media, just because we understand what it's like. If you go back into the 60s, people that are from the 60s, they don't know what social media is like if you go back in time, but we do. So I think it would be very interesting to be able to take a step back in time into the 60s, walk through a regular neighborhood, look at the kids riding bikes, playing basketball, playing soccer. They're outside. You know, they got the wheel with the stick that they're like pushing down the road, and just regular toys that kids would use in the 60s. You know, they had shoes with springs on them. They would just like hop down the road with shoes with springs on them.
Wow.
Yeah. Go watch Back to the Future 1955. That shit still existed in the 60s. I'm excited. That would be really interesting to see that style of life, you know, what the world was like. Because at that time, it was cutting edge.
I would be interested in what the drugs were like.
Yeah, I bet a little less manufactured, a little less synthetic.
I know what the 90s and 2000s drugs were like. But like in the 60s, man.
They kind of started in the 60s. That's where really kind of came out, and people were kind of opening their mind up to the potential, the possibilities of it, and experimenting, you know. A lot of love, man. A lot of love. Getting crazy, baby.
The hippie revolution.
That's right, man. But we had a really good time on Friday night, and a huge shout out to Jimmy and Cody for having us. Happy birthday to Kristen, 39 years old, fantastic, really great. She was awesome. She came onto the show and she shared with us some life lessons. Some really good stuff. How to maintain healthy relationships. How to surround yourself with really great people. You know, how to keep good relationships for a long period of time. You know, and the trials and tribulations that come along with life. Just growing up and trying to, you know, be a positive person and keep positive energy in your life. She was beautiful to have on camera. She's such an entertainer. She's great on camera, and she was inspirational. And I think she really dropped some knowledge, which I love to speak to people that what have you learned? Like, tell me, because I don't know. Yeah. You know, she was great. Everybody was. We had a beautiful night, and again, a huge shout out to everybody for having us, and to Kristen for letting us be there for your party, and for Jimmy and Cody letting us crash your guys' kitchen and spend some time with you guys, having some great food, all that good stuff.
That's all the pictures?
That's all the pictures from that night. The next couple pictures are from my Saturday. Just some creation and stuff like that. So we can talk about it. We can talk about it. This is what I did.
I saw that in the garage today. That looks really good.
It's crazy.
It looks really good.
Yeah, man. Thank you. So this was I'm putting together a Sub-Zero cosplay from the 1995 movie Mortal Kombat. to cosplay with my friend Richard Harris, who already has a scorpion from that movie together. And we were looking it up, and as we're looking at pictures, we realized they have these guards on their arms. And to find who manufactured the guards in 1995 and get some sent to us, they're gone. So we found some on Etsy for like $300. And I'm looking at them like, dude, we can make those. So like I've got some Eva foam, got some glue, got all this stuff, razor blades, all cutting mats, whatever we needed. Yeah. And this was just this Saturday. And what you're looking at took me collectively from when I first started to what you're seeing here took me about 9 hours. So last week, the only thing I did was measure out the template.
No wonder they're $300.
Yeah. I measured out the template, and I got the lower part of this is one level, and then everything else on top of it is completely isolated and cut out. So the lower part I got measured and cut out, and then the entire design I did last Saturday, which took me about 6 hours, and that was just to have the template on a piece of paper, so I knew what to do. And I cut my pieces out, and you saw them like individually setting on the table, but I hadn't put anything together yet.
Yeah.
So this Saturday, I started putting everything together. So it was like, okay, make sure everything's good. You put the contact cement on both sides. You let it sit for a couple minutes, get tacky. Then you can put them together where you need them to be, pin everything down. So that's what I started doing. In the upper left, you see there's a ton of pins. What I came up with was a pin guide. So I would put it down where I would want it to be on the foam, and I would pin it. Then I put a bunch of pins on the outside of it so I could slide the piece up and slide the piece right back down without actually having to take it off. So I would slide the piece up. I put glue on the bottom, glue on the top of the base.
Oh, like up the pins.
Yeah, I would slide it up the pins, and it would hold. And then as soon as it was ready, 2-3 minutes, I would just push it down, tack it, and then I'd pin it. And then I let that sit for about 10 minutes until the entire thing was done. Now, by the time I got them all on, that took me about an hour just to get everything glued and pinned down, maybe a little more. I might be cutting myself a little short there. So let's say it took an hour just to pin everything together. And I was sending these pictures to Richard because we have to do 2 for him as well. So I took a couple more shots of that, just how many pins. I'm glad I got so many pins because at first I was like, I only need a couple. But then I was like, they don't sell a couple.
No.
You got to buy like 500.
Yeah.
But I found a little one with 100 pins in it. And I was like, I'm not going to use all those. But I almost used every single one of them just for this one part. So that's when it started to kind of come together. And that's actually the pin guides. So that's what I would do. So I put the pin guides and I would slide it up. And I would let it hover pinched between the pins. I would glue both sides. I would let it sit there for a second, and I would just push it right down. So it went exactly where I needed it to go. I didn't need to look at it, pull it up, put it on, and then try to, because once they touch, you're done. Once that contact cement hits the other contact cement, that's it. You get one
contacted.
You get one try. That's it, man. So I did that, and I showed Mike, and Mike's been doing this for a long time. He goes, "No way, dude. I've never seen that before. That's a great idea."
He's a genius.
He's like, "How many times have you put stuff together?" I was like, "I've never made armor in my entire life. I've been cosplaying for a long time, but I commission local artists because I love supporting local businesses, and so if you're great at it, great, man. Well, how much do you charge? I want to feed the machine. I want to keep you going, and share it with people.
You're great at making armor. I want to pay you. I'm great at making music.
Yeah. Pay me.
If
you're good at something, never do it for free. So this is kind of everything coming together. And so this is everything together. And then what you do is you take a heat gun, and it's really hot. So you heat it, and you pinch it in, and you shape it a little bit. And then you take the heat off, and as it cools, it expands just a touch. And then when it's done expanding, you heat it again, and you pinch it back down to a little more shape, take the heat off, and it expands a little, or it opens a little bit and then stops. And little by little, it gets closer and closer and closer to the shape that you need it to be.
Wow.
So after I got it shaped, I was like, okay, cool, no problem. How do I put the straps on? So I figured, let me rivet some straps, got some elastic, got some buckles, some foam. Elastic doesn't stick directly to foam, so I riveted it to another piece of foam and then glued foam to foam on the inside. So I got 2 rivets and riveted the elastic to a piece of foam the same thickness as the band, and then I glued the foam to the inside of the pad, or the inside of the guard, which is also foam. Pinned all that together, and then started trying it out, putting it on. So that's shot, and it did fit perfectly. It was awesome.
Is it going to be that color?
No, I still have to plasti dip it, and then so the bottom layer is gray, the top is a high gloss black, and then I need to add some weathering. After I add the weathering, then I seal the whole thing. So the next thing I need to do is I need to do plasti dip on the whole thing. So I'll take spray and do plasti dip, and it covers it in like a plastic coating. If you try to paint the foam, the aerosol paint will just eat holes right through the foam and destroy the whole thing. So if you plasti dip it first, it'll protect it. And the way you plasti dip it is you heat the armor and you put the plasti dip, the whole can, in hot water. So you leave it in really hot water, leave it set there for a couple minutes, make the foam.
What the hell?
Yeah, what the foam does, the foam closes the holes on the or the heat closes the holes on the foam. If you don't do that and you spray it, it just soaks it in. So you heat the armor, you keep the plasti dip in hot water, and then you pull it out and give it another couple coats, let it dry, do another one, and then you can start to paint it.
This seems like a lot of work.
It is
to me.
So much fun, man. So that's putting it together. They fit really well, man. I was really happy. I've never done anything like this before. So I got a routing tool. So routing everything down, smoothing everything out. And the one that I got has like an extension, so you can set the router down. You don't have to hold the whole router and try to edge it. It has this long arm with this like a precision tool. Bless you. Which was super cool, man. Really, really, really cool. That's what I'm trying to make. So those are what I'm basing this whole thing on. So these are the actual guards. Like this,
pretty close, man.
The stitching on the outside, I'm gonna do that with paint because I don't stitch. You know, that's a lot different. Because this is a lot of that is leather work, and I don't know how to do leather work. So foam is gonna work for me. It's nice and light, nice and easy.
Okay.
So that's what I'm basing the whole thing on. That is my Sub-Zero so far. So I got my Sub-Zero mask. I got all the cosplay stuff. I'm building the gauntlets, and then this is Richard. That's Richard and me. So Richard already has his Scorpion ready to rock and roll.
Do you do anything with your face, your skin on your face?
No, I don't need to do anything like that. So Scorpion has what's called sclera lenses, and the lenses go in his eyes, and he gets the milky ones, and they cover his entire eye. So Sub-Zero doesn't have anything like that. Like he didn't have anything, no makeup, no battle damage, no sclera lenses, nothing like that. He actually has the same color eyes I do and the same color eyebrows I do. So I don't need to do anything. Which is pretty cool.
Perfect.
So gonna add in the armor. I'm gonna make mine. I already showed Richard, which is like, man, I gotta make some of those. I said, bro, come on over. You know, like we can work on it together. I can show you what I did. You know, it worked for me. So I'm sure get your measurements. It'll work for you. You know, so that's what I did on Saturday. Mike Conway came over. Jess B created a macrame. Did you see it hanging out front? The plant is in the big macrame hanger. It's right out the front door. Beautiful, man. Awesome. So we have the purple waffle that was on this table that was sitting outside is in this huge macrame thing that she made. So she was making macrame. Michael was putting his armor together. I was making my armor. The garage door was up. We were listening to music. We did it for like 6 hours on Saturday. It was so much fun.
Wow.
It was awesome, man. We had a really, really good time. Combat with a K, Marianne Curtin. You got it, kid. That's it. That is it. Let's talk about this. This is tomorrow night. So this just happened just before the show. We just confirmed this with Sarah Schulek from Curry Ford West. She is the executive director. So tomorrow for March 29th from 6 to 9 p.m., there's going to be local vendors, food trucks, live music. Where's the live music? She goes,
That's us.
She goes, I put live music on the banner hoping you guys would say yes. She says, I'm really glad you did. So this is happening tomorrow. First United Church of Christ, 4605 Curry Ford Road, Orlando, Florida. Come on by. It's called Way Out West Night Market. So this is another thing that they're trying to get going, that Sarah's been working really closely with the board to try to bring some more attention to Curry Ford West. This is the very first one that they've done, and they're asking us to play their debut event here.
Let's do it!
For the night market. So we're going to be playing from 7 to 8. So it's going to be really cool, and we get paid in food, which is great. Get some food, get to shake some hands.
Food.
I know, right? And we get to listen to some live music, which is going to be fantastic. At the same time, we're playing it. I'm excited. So we got a bunch of music this week. We're looking forward to it. Again, a huge shout out to Sarah Schulek for inviting us. She's been working really, really hard with Curry Ford West, and we have seen nothing but amazingness come from her investment of time into Curry Ford West, and it's so cool. We thank you so much for inviting us and having us be a part of this. If you guys are in the Central Florida area, if you're in the Curry Ford area tomorrow, please come out and support them. Check out the food, check out the local vendors, and there's going to be some live music, which is going to be really cool, man.
Yeah. It's a couple cool
live
dudes.
Music. Couple dudes,
with
doing
some guitars,
doing dude stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Dudes that play music, doing dude stuff that plays music.
if we're dudes and we're doing stuff, then we're doing dude stuff.
Yeah.
The logic is there.
Precisely.
Our logic is undeniable, kids. Don't deny us. So yeah, man. So tomorrow is Tuesday. We're going to be there tomorrow. Wednesday, we're at Castledor Studios we're crashing Castledor. This Friday, I don't know where we're going to be this Friday. I think we might be traveling. We might be here. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? But it's going to be April 1st, which is April Fool's Day. So we're going to play some tricks and jokes on somebody.
Oh, well, then we're going to be at 671 Erlenmeyer Drive.
That's right, 671 Erlenmeyer Drive. Heading over to Titusville, Florida. What's the zip code of Titusville?
32969.
39. Did I hear a niner in there somewhere?
Yep.
So, yeah, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We had a really good week, man. We're looking forward to some fantastic stuff. We got the Commodore and I have some traveling in our near future, which we're looking forward to. CJ Finkelstein, I'm going to get back in touch with you tonight right after the show. She's been trying to get us to Minnesota. We're trying to work out some dates.
Minnesota.
That's right. So we're headed to Utah in April. We're headed to Ireland, it looks like. We're still working on the Ireland thing. There's a lot of moving parts that go on with that, but we're still pushing forward with that, looking at the same exact dates around the third weekend of July. Glenn, thank you very much for allowing us to be able to do something. I've never flown across the Atlantic ever. I've never been over to Europe. I've never been to Ireland or Scotland ever in my life. So this
I go every other weekend.
This is huge. Thank you, Glenn. This is a life adventure that we could probably do it and sell a couple kidneys or something to make it happen. But the fact that you're helping with us is helping us with this is super awesome, man. We appreciate it. And we love you, Glenn. We're going to bring you back something special. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be special.
It's going to be special.
It's going to be specifically for you, sir.
And if it can be beer, I will do that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
So it's going to be a good time. We're really looking forward to it. We're going to be hanging out with Matt McIver, the great Matt McIver. He's got some good stuff going on. We're going to be checking out Ireland. We're going to be streaming at 9:05 p.m. EST from Ireland, which I think is 2:05 a.m. Ireland time.
I'm gonna need a nap that day.
So it's gonna mail the beer. Just mail the beer. It's fine. It's on the way. So on our Utah trip, we're going to be driving on Friday, and we're going to be streaming live from wherever we are at 9:05 on Friday night. I think that's April 29th is when we're going to, because we fly out on the 28th. We're driving back 29th, 30th, 31st. So 9:05 on the 29th, which I think I think Michelle might be 1 or 2 hours behind us. So it may be 7:05 or 8:05 our time, but it'll be 9:05 Eastern Standard Time here in EST, EST kids, to make sure we stick to our schedule. You know, that's what we do because we said we do. If not, we will. If we don't, but we will. But it should be a really good time. So we got some cool remote shows, a lot of traveling coming up for us. Thank you guys so much for allowing us to be a part of this. Michelle, we're so excited to meet you, meet your family, see what Salt Lake City is all about, hang it for a little bit, kind of kick it for a second. And then
I think we're stopping somewhere in Mississippi to see some friends also.
Awesome. Nice. Brunch. Yeah, I think
Brunch.
she said we're trying to see if we can skedaddle through MISSI.
Yeah.
See if we can get out through there and meet some people and have some food. I'm excited about the food is really what I'm excited about. Just traveling all the way from Utah to Florida and stopping and getting food along the way.
Yep.
Sign me up, kids.
That's
going to be awesome.
Some stuff.
Yeah, Matt McIver says, yep, it's 2:05 when you come to us. So 2:05 a.m. If we're EST, Eastern Standard Time, what are you guys? GMT, OST, Oasis Standard Time?
I think it's GMT.
Is it GMT? Well, thank you, Glenn. I like hearing that. That makes me want to work even harder to make sure we stay ahead of the other people that are working really, really hard. So we're staying busy.
It is GMT.
It is GMT. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. Oh, yay. I feel smart.
It's 1 a.m. there.
You sound like Peter Griffin when you.
Bro, I watched Beavis and Butthead Do America this weekend.
Oh, fantastic movie, dude. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
I would have never watched it all by myself, but watching it with Aaron and Mike was a riot. It was a riot. We had such a great time.
I think Hank Hill comes from Beavis and Butthead.
Yes.
I think, yeah. Yeah.
I learned a couple other things about that movie.
I love trivia.
Now, I knew the chick The you know how there's a dude that hires two kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
The chick.
Yeah.
That's voiced by Demi Moore.
Really?
I knew that.
I didn't know that.
But I forgot about that.
That's awesome.
What I didn't know is the other guy, the guy that actually hired him.
Yeah.
Was Bruce Willis.
What?
Yes.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Like,
that's
I
probably
would've
around the time that
never-
Bruce and Demi were together, right? Like they were a couple for a long time. They were a power couple for quite some time. Bruce and Demi
Really?
Moore. Oh yeah, it was a big thing. They were together for quite some time. They were like the A-list couple.
Do you remember? Do you remember Borg, the main FBI guy? He was a guy with glasses.
Yeah, absolutely.
His assistant dude.
Okay.
Borg.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, man,
That
I'm
was
taking
Greg
you back.
Kinnear.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
I
awesome.
started looking at all, like I'd hit pause on Amazon just to see who the voice actors were. I was like,
I like Greg
no
Kinnear, man. He's
way.
really good. Greg Kinnear's great.
Yeah.
He's really good.
There was a couple.
That's
good
a
ones
heck
on
of a
there.
cast.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, man.
I didn't either.
That's awesome, dude. That's
I just
really
expected to see Beavis, Mike Judge, Butthead, Mike Judge.
Yeah.
Teacher, Mike Judge.
Done.
Like
Mike
that's
Judge.
just what I thought.
Yeah.
But there's some other names in
Dude,
there.
I mean, that's a heck of a cast right there. That's a
Yeah.
budget. That
Yeah.
is a budget. You got Bruce
Yeah.
Willis, you got Demi Moore, you got Greg Kinnear. Like what? Like, you got some
They
rock stars.
Probably
Dude.
didn't make their money back.
No. I mean, what do you expect? It's an animated hour long show of Beavis and Butthead. Like
Bro.
the fact that Mike Judge made it that far, and MTV had this crazy ass stupid freaking cartoon that made it all the way to primetime movies with Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. That's a milestone
That's
right there,
crazy.
dude. That's awesome.
That's crazy.
I would hope they didn't expect to make their money back on that.
Bruce is probably like, I'll do it for free.
I don't even care.
Great.
That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. Right on, man. I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
Yeah,
I think I was probably in college the last time I watched that movie, which was about 20 years ago.
Which is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to watch it
You
again.
don't need to watch it again.
I'm gonna live vicariously through you on that one. I feel better about that. That's so funny. Nice, dude. That's excellent. No, I didn't know any of them were in there. I've seen the movie, but I didn't know that. I didn't know Demi Moore. I didn't know Bruce Willis. I didn't know Greg Kinnear. I didn't know that at all.
I knew Demi Moore because I recognize her voice. She's got a very distinct voice.
Very true.
Like I noticed that one.
I wonder if I watched it regular Moore, Demi Moore.
Matt,
I love it.
always on top of things.
He's on top of it, dude. I dig it. Oh, man. So we got a busy week coming up, which means we're going to play a song for you guys. We are nearing our hour. So thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. We've been pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Well, before we keep congratulating ourselves and we burn past our hour, you want to play a song?
Let's play a song.
Let's do a song, baby.
I still got a tune.
So we got some good stuff coming up. We don't know where we're going to be this Friday, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to let you guys know. Tomorrow we're going to be at the Way Out West Night Market in Curry Ford. Curry Ford West is where we are headed. We got some live music. We're going to be playing with Sarah Shulak in Curry Ford West. Tomorrow from 6 to 9 is the event. We're going to be playing from 7 to 8. We're the cream of the crop, baby, and the meat of the sandwich. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be some live music for some food trucks and some local vendors, giving out websites, talking about food, talking about trucks, talking about people. And we're going to have a good time tomorrow night. So if you guys are in the Central Florida area, please let us know if you can make it out. It'd be great to see your sexy mugs and then introduce you to the great and illustrious Sarah Shulak, the executive director of Curry Ford West. So that's where we're going to be tomorrow. Wednesday, we're headed to Castledor Studios. Thursday, I don't know what we're doing. And Friday, we're going to be playing somewhere, but I don't know where it is. We're going to figure it out. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure we're going to make it happen. We're going to have a good time. And it's going to be an enjoyable experience, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, sweet baby Ray. Yeah, man, we appreciate you guys. What kind of bippum we looking at here? Here, Great Commodore. Let's see what we got
keep
here.
changing it. It was 160, 162. I think I changed it on the thing.
I think so because Kyle's in here and he's gonna write it down. We gotta watch
okay.
it. Oh, that's right. We did change it. I think we changed it to. Actually, did we do that?
No, I do not think we did that.
We bumped it a bunch. Maybe
Really?
that. Yeah, because we were gonna go up 1 or 2, and you're like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do this.
Show me that first one again.
Let's see what this sounds like.
Get the triplet feel. That's what I'm
Oh,
missing.
that's right. How you feeling? Good? Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down, better be aware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, more than trouble. You see, he's stand up at 6'4", and all the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just call him sir. And he's bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he's a gambler, and he likes his fancy clothes. He likes to wear his diamond rings under everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental, he got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in a pocket for a fun, got a razor in his shoe. And he's bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, I'm meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Friday, about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice. At the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and ooh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and trouble soon began. 'Cause Leroy learned a little bit less about messing with a jealous man. And he's bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, two men took to fighting when they pulled them from the floor. Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. And he's bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. And he's bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, he's better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah. Groovy, baby.
Yeah, don't say.
Well done. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for joining us, man. We really appreciate it. Let's see. Matt McIver says he knows it. It's pinch me. 74.5 at least.
At least.
Whatever it takes. Bruce wanted more, and he got it. Well done, sir. 6-8 times. I love it. Little Jim Croce. That's right, man. Little fire. Kawong? What's Kawong? Kawong sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, Glendale. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much for sharing some time with us. Commodore, any final words for him? Final thoughts, ideas, questions, comments, suggestions?
I would like to just remind them one more time to join us this Wednesday night at Castle Door Studios.
Yeah.
Not physically at Castle Door Studios,
You can if you
but we're going to be...
Yeah.
If you would like to go with us to Castle Door Studios, shoot us a message at kitchenkillaz@gmail.com. Also, if you want to scratch your kitchen, kitchenkillaz@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And check out the show Wednesday night at Castle Door Studios. We're going to play some...
music.
We're going to play some music.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. It's going to be great. We're looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much for joining us, man. We'll talk to you guys soon. Tomorrow night, again, we're going to be the Way Out West Night Market in Curry Ford West. We're going to be playing from 7 to 8. The event goes from 6 to 9. There's free parking, vendors, food, live music. That's us. Which we're really looking forward to. That's at First United Church of Christ, 4605 Curry Ford Road, Orlando, Florida, 32812. Promo at curryfordwest.com. If you need any information, you can find them on Instagram at CFW Way Out West. That's going to be all the event information for tonight. We hope you guys are having a good night, man. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. Enzo, great to see you. Matt McIver, good to see you. Marianne Kurt in the house. What's up, Brittany Rose? Yes, you missed the show, but you got here just in time for the ending, and we love you. Matt Pfeiffer, good to see you, my dude. Mama Floyd's in here. Jess B's in here. We got Michelle Hess in here. Allison Basie, when you watch the show, what's up, girl? Jennifer Chilcote, when you watch the show, what's up, girl? To everybody else checking out the show, we miss you. We love you. We hope to see you soon. You guys have a fantastic Monday. It is 8:09. We're 4 minutes past our deadline, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to get out of here. All set?